Hello and welcome back. What a comfortable place to fall into. In fact, I might do it again. And I could have stayed that way, but for the wolves around here. Yes, hello guys, we're back at Anhilit. Anhilit, and not where we're supposed to be. If you recall, we have to be here. We're close to the Greenwater Lake, talking to an elf last time. And we have the task of defeating some whites. However, we're back here to complete our deeds. And one of them is the wolf slaying deed. Because we're wrapping up our adventure here in Eretluin for now. And that means we have to finish our deeds too. Yes, wolf. You're very cute. You have you're exhibiting completely normal wolf behavior. And yet the elves around here are telling me that you're evil, so what better excuse to finish our deed here, right? Yes. I'm sorry. At least it's a painless death, I hope. If there ever is such a thing. But yeah, we're almost done with the wolf slayer deed, and then we'll do some quests for the north, where we're supposed to, with the whites. Not sure if we'll get any other quests beyond what we have there. Maybe a couple more. However, regardless, we'll continue with... there we go. We completed the wolf slayer deed. And our virtues have gone up. Our idealism keeps going up. We're not particularly idealistic if we believe that normal wolves are evil, but I guess we still are, to an extent, I hope. In any case, as I was saying, after completing some quests, we'll probably defeat some spiders too. And then we'll take it from there. Depending on how things work out, if we don't have more quests to do, then in our next episode we will really quickly finish any deeds, slayer deeds we have left here, and then venture into the next zone, far away from here. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Before we venture in the last remaining starter zone in Middle-earth, we should wrap up some quests in Bree from the various branching epic storylines. We also have some more quests we never completed, or rather, it's a whole quest line, and we haven't finished some of those lines. I'm not sure why. Killing those flies, they haven't done anything to me. So yeah, we shall see, but we now are experienced enough adventurers that we'll always find something to do in somewhat consistent manner. I'll also double check before we leave Eretluin. I'll double check Colin's home here and see if we have any significant quests over there left inside, because the Torrens Hall is a pretty large area, and once you reach a certain level of friendliness with the dwarves, you might end up being offered further quests. We shall see. In any ways, I'll see you very shortly over there to the north for the quest from last episode. Alright, we're back here at Emin Hoeth and dealing with Mount White archers and Mount White, the regular skeletons, if I have to use my own language. Okay. Let's see. We need to defeat. How many total? Well, Mount Whites. that was easy. We still need to defeat more around here, but there'll be enough. We only need 6 more, so won't be any problem. We also have one final elfish ruin to discover and see if there is anything of interest there. So that's another feat. There is not a Slayer deed, obviously, but exploration deed, which I prefer in general, obviously, because we don't have to kill anybody necessarily. Okay, we're up to 10 out of 12. You'll be the 11th. When we go to the next starting area, you know, everything is too easy for us in terms of fighting enemies now because we're so over-leveled compared to everywhere we've been questing. And we also are developing our virtues very well because we're doing most of the deeds, if not all, in each area. So we're pretty overpowered compared to anything we encounter. However, there is an option to increase the landscape difficulty level, meaning the difficulty level for doing landscape quests, which could, I don't know if I had to go all the way down here since I have completed my quest. Now I have to go all the way around. But in any case, so we'll try that and ramp it to the maximum possible difficulty for the next starter area, in the hopes that we'll receive not real challenge, but at least it will feel more like we're fighting opponents instead of just gently touching them and seeing them crumble to the ground, you know. Now, having said that, long term, we shouldn't have any problems finding challenges because we won't be leveling up as fast as the level of creatures we're defeating as we go from one area to another, because we've exhausted most of the, or rather, you know, it's just the way how things work in the game. Now we're still dealing with really low level starting areas. As you can see, it has taken forever to level up, or we haven't leveled up in a long time, just because each and every quest here doesn't add much experience because they're low level quests, simply put. Okay, where was I going with my rambling here? Simply put, we'll in due time we'll have more challenging fights, and it will take a while. It won't be in the next starter area, even with ramped up difficulty, just because we're so over leveled, but eventually we'll catch up. Okay, back to Glamour.
Swilad Melon.
Well done, Basipur. The enemy may raise more wights from the bones of the fallen, and when they do, it will be our duty to send them back to their ancient graves, instead of dealing with the enemy themselves. Lergil's hooded cloak, Lergil's mace. It's really not very encouraging. Oh yeah, well done. And it's pretty pointless because they will keep raising them and will keep doing that, but well done.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Ah, Basibor, I fear that, unlike my brothers, my task shall remain unfulfilled. In truth, there is nothing in the lore I have found to rid the world of such abominations as now call Houtlane their home. Disappointing. Really? Unlike my brothers, huh? Nevertheless, I must thank you for all you have done for me and my brothers, and reward you as befits a valiant warrior. Smith Fotar, Smithfeld, and Glamis Javelin. So you're basically saying, yeah, we can't do any better here, even though I'm an elf and you're
aught would you need?
a mighty warrior, but yeah, we can't make any further progress around here. with the whites. Oh well. It's your loss, not mine. It's also to the loss of Eretluin, I think. What can I say? Alright guys, so brigands, huh? I think what we should do is try to discover the last place, which is the Ward Spire. And I have a sense this is the only corner we haven't been to, so let's try a look that way and see if we can find the spire there. And as we're riding towards this place, we should be able to defeat more brigands and stuff. Let's see, can we actually go through here? And from the top of this encampment continue further, or is it blocked? I've forgotten. But let's do it anyways, because this will help us with finishing our Brigand Slayer quest. It's actually pretty well patched tent. Very simple, but the patches are pretty robust. I haven't paid attention before. Tent patching skills on the walls is pretty high. It looks like. Alright. Alright. And the Handreveil as well. We have a Handreveil Slayer Deed as well, so this works out very well for us. Okay. Just keep going. Keep chatting, I guess. So yeah, we have some more quest lines to finish in Buckland, if you recall. So that would be, let's see, the Ballad of Bingo Boffin, you know. So we still have to deal with the Boffins and see where that leads us. And if it becomes too tedious or too time consuming to finish the quest line, we don't have to finish it anytime soon, of course. Just have some fun, then continue onwards, way down south to Swamp Fleet, which is the last of the starting areas. And I'm sure we have some interesting quests to do there. It's an interesting area for sure. Let's see, can we continue any further this way? Well, let me chase that Handreveil. Yeah, I remember when we did the quest here that we could go around, but I don't remember if we were blocked on the top by a palisade wall, or we can go around it. Okay. Let's see. We are getting close. Finishing our Slayer Deed. Pretty close indeed. Shut down. Handreveil coming up pretty well too. Let's see. We need to defeat. Oh yeah, we'll finish it right here. Many of the walls. That's good. Alright. Yeah, one place, and we are done. With the Brigand Slayer advanced as well. Very well. Oh, good news. We can continue onwards from here. That's good. That is good. Okay, let's pass those dwarfs here. We still have the Handreveil Slayer, but not much left there, only 12 birds. One more here. Now, we're still to the spider slayer as well. Green water. That's the edge of the green water. Okay. Well, hopefully my intuition is right that the last place of the elves that we need to encounter or discover will be up here. There's not much left. Maybe I'm wrong because we've already seen that one. But we're now a short distance from there, so we might as well just continue this way on our boar and see if there's anything beyond, like in this area. The northeastern corner of the map. So yeah, we have the spider slayer, which won't take us long either because there is a, as you know, there is Talat Ondran place where it's really infested with spiders. So okay, nothing we can reach this way. Oh yeah, I see a structure over there, guys. Oh, and spiders are already here. Good, good. So bear. Somehow the elves don't find the bears evil, only the wolves. Wonder why. So hopefully there's the final structure we need to discover. Or ruins, rather. A little more spiders, but yeah. Once we get to the spider-infested area, it shouldn't take us much time to defeat enough spiders to complete that beat, and then we'll be done. We'll probably do this in the next episode. Skittering Snow Spinner. SSS. There. The Ward Spire. We did it, guys. Pretty old stuff. This one. Maybe it's like a even more ancient elvish. It's because it's really aged. Maybe it's windier here and rains more and stuff, and maybe that's why it's has weathered at a faster rate than the other ruins we've seen in Erethlin. But it also might be because of the fact that the ruin itself is more ancient. We've reached maximum idealism for our level. Well, let's see. What else can we do? Well, we can continue with what? Well, fidelity, sure. Your fidelity has earned you the respect of those around you. I'm not, apparently, not trustworthy that way. But okay, we can be earning that for now. Now let's read about the spire. The Ward Spire. This tower, overlooking the Loon, once guarded docks where ships would carry wood and wine from Etelion to Midlond. Now it has been abandoned to the wild. Yes, from here you can see the docks, you can see the river. Maybe there were docks that no longer exist. Okay, I guess it makes sense. Hard to reach place, relatively speaking. Yeah, we feel the river, so I assume there were docks down there. Excellent. Well, guys, I shall see you at Thorin's Hall, and we'll just double check together if there are any outstanding quests there. And if not, that will be it for this episode, and then next time we'll feed some more spiders and move along to Buckland, I think. Okay, let's see. The great halls of Thorin's Hall. Tautology.
Greetings, traveler! How may I be of assistance?
I'll just sell you stuff. Yes, everything. Repair everything. You're so quick at repairing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, so we have the champion quest chain, which is on, a little different. We have the hobby master. Well, eventually it might go into hobbies and fishing and stuff. But I'm looking for more specific quests, specific to the region. And just double checking if anybody wants to tell us anything. One last time. I'm sure we'll be coming back to the Doran's Hall multiple times because it's such a significant place. A monument I would build in honor of Dwalin, if alone, and it took 100 years. Yeah. Wow, 100 years, really? That's a significant portion of even a dwarf's life. If you're looking for an expert in the forging of steel, look no further. Oh, I trust you, but I cannot look any further just because my eyes are getting watery from the heat here. So I indeed should look no further. Just go away from this extremely hot place. Alright. No quests on this side. Yes, as I was saying, we will be coming back here more than once, I'm sure, for further adventures. Yes. Do you have anything for me, Dwalin? You do. Like what? I have not heard from my brother Balin in quite a while, yes. See, he has a quest that I cannot pick up for some reason, and I do not know why. I'm not quite certain. Beware, the downhand line is strong. As strong as what? As steel or something? Well, as strong as steel and just as sharp. Well, steel is not necessarily sharp, I will not be distracted from my duties. Yes, yes. Sorry, I was talking too loudly around here, and there's an echo too, so... Right, you have no time to speak with me either. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think, let's double check what's outstanding. We have the hand revolve, a little bit, and the spider slayer, which will complete the slayer deeds, the meta deed, and then the meta deeds, the deeds of their doing, so... Yes, that should do it. Good. So... I think the best course of action would be for us to go to the lodge area. If you recall, when we saved some links puppies from there, there were a bunch of Handrovel birds there, so that's where we can finish our Handrovel Slayer deed. Then from there we'll turn east to this area where it's so many spiders, it will be a breeze going through and finishing our final deed. And from there, we'll just probably go to Buckland to continue with our what was it again? The Ballad of Pinko Boffin questline. Yes, that should be good. Alright, my friends, I was extra chatty this episode. I think that should do it for now, even though it's a little on the shorter side. But then I shall see you next time with some major changes. We'll be moving to new lands once again. Goodbye.